Hello everyone, my name is Jason Kwong, and today we'll be diving into the fascinating question, how did mythology shape ancient civilizations? First off, myths weren't just bedtime stories, but they were the foundation of entire cultures. They influenced politics, art, religion, and even science. Let's explore the incredible legacy. As an introduction, mythology was the ancient world of explaining the unexplainable. Before science, they provided answers of like why the sun would rise, why did the moon follow, why do storms happen, why do natural disasters destroy cities, and what happens after death. But beyond explanations, myths shaped how people would live, create, and ruled. Religion. In Egypt, the sun god Ra was central to daily life. Pharaohs claimed to be his descendants to signal their greatness and important gift to rule. An example photo would be up here, Ra. As for in Greece, Zeus ruled the skies while Poseidon controlled the seas. And here's some depictions right here. And Hades had the underworld. These weren't just tales, they were sacred beliefs. They dictated rituals, temples, and laws. These gods explained how nature works, and people believed that they should worship them for better outcomes. As for political power and divine rule, um, kings and emperors used myths to legitimize their power. A way that, for example, in China, the mandate of Haven said rulers were chosen by gods, and if you lose Haven's favor, then you might be overthrown. So if, for example, a natural disaster happens during your ruling, then you were to be the one to be blamed. And Egypt pharaohs too, they were seen as living gods, just to ensure order over their society. For Roman emperors, they too claimed their lineage, such as Augustus. He asserted divine lineage by tracing his ancestry back to Venus, thereby legitimizing his authority through celestial kinship. And here's a photo of Augustus' statue. The moral and legal system. I say this is what's so important about these myths. They teach a lesson. The epic in English, one of the oldest stories, it was a story about a quest for immortality, taught that even kings must accept their limits. A radical idea in a world where rulers were claimed to be gods. The story also shows that even heroes must face and accept mortality, like anybody else. But their influence on the world, it will truly never let them die because they could live on forever as legends. Greek myths like Hercules' trials taught courage and resilience. And these stories weren't just for entertainment, they were for moral guides. And here's an image of Hercules fighting a Hydra. And then for art and architecture and cultural identity, myths they there are plenty of examples out there in the world where people have built these great buildings for gods, like the Pantheon, right here, the top image. It's a temple for Athena to honor her and their victories. Pyramids were created as tombs for their kings or emperors slash gods. Myths inspired iconic art and buildings, turning cities into cultural landmarks. Even today, we study these works to understand ancient values. Another example would be the Maya people who made the Polo inspired temple carvings. Two examples would be down here. And this one, I would say, is one of the most important ones for people back then because everyone was fighting and going to war. For example, Romans would use the myths to believe that they were descendants of Athenas. Sorry if I butchered that. He was a Trojan hero. As for Vikings, they dreamed of dying in battle to reach Valhalla. Before battles, Vikings didn't just sharpen their swords, they would recite poems from Odin, who chose to slay in front of Valhalla. Dying wasn't just bravery, it was more like a job interview for after death, afterlife. This united people and gave them courage in war and defined their identity. And for Japan, their Koji myths, they portrayed emperors as descendants of sun gods, uniting their nation under the divine rule. And there's a depiction on the bottom right here of the sun god. Science and astronomy. I'll say before telescopes, myths explained the stars that they saw up above. Orion the Hunter and Cassiopeia, these were constellations coming from Greek myths. But Orion wasn't just stars. He was a frozen lesson about Horus, forever chased by Scorpio because he boasted that he could kill all beasts. In Greek mythology, a constellation Orion immortalized a mighty hunter. And here's an example of him right here, of the stars of Orion. He was placed among the stars by Zeus as a celestial tribute. Meanwhile, the Egyptians didn't just track Sirius, they tied its rising to Iris's tears, flooding the Nile. For them, astronomy and grief were science. Even seasons were explained by the story of Stephanie, adoption, which brought winter. Last but not least, the decline/legacy. As monotheism rose, many mythologies faded, sadly, but their influence didn't. There are many examples nowadays, like Marvel's Thor and Loki, image right here, or my favorite series, Percy Jackson, where they created adaptations of book series and TV shows and movies. Modern stories will draw from these ancient tales, providing them timeless power. Norse myth also inspired Lord of the Rings. Gandalf is similar to Odin, and the One Ring is the ever not cursed ring. Now, drawing to a close, lesson that we learned is that from laws to legends, myths shaped civilizations in ways that we see today. They weren't just stories; they were the hearts of cultures. One last question I'd like to leave with you. Can you name a modern myth or symbol that influenced society today? Thank you so much for listening to.